a little uncomfortable at first, but we'll get used to it and understand that people tend to treat us how we are, or when we look good, we get treated good. And we're changing our environment, we're changing the atmosphere, and we're changing it in a positive direction, and we want you to embrace that change. And so some of our meeting format will change. You'll notice that when you walked in, the agenda was there, our bylaws were there. And at the back of your bylaws, you'll notice that there's a list of frequently asked questions. And I want you to kind of pay attention to that, because some of the questions you have about the bylaws may be addressed already on that last page. Another thing you'll notice is that there's a sign-in sheet and there's a sign-up sheet. And the sign-up sheet is actually, we're kind of like recruiting volunteers. And these volunteers will be utilized to take care of some of our initiatives and projects we have coming down the pipe. A lot of our platform and a lot of my platform that, you know, we as a body has elected to do is serve our community with our seniors, serve our community with our youth, and serve our community with community enhancements and infrastructure. That being said, we are a body of 7. However, we do need volunteers to make this thing possible. So when you go back there, you'll tend to see that there's a sign-up sheet. This is a sign-up sheet we'll use as a repository for all of our volunteers, so that if anything comes up and any need arises where the community is in need of our assistance, of course we rely on our civic clubs, because that's the foundation of the Super Neighborhood Council. We don't maneuver without our civic clubs. We'll utilize that body as well, but we'll also take volunteers at random who actually sign up. So I wanted to make sure you understood why there's so many sheets back there, and that's going to be a standard thing, because our repository will continue to build on our volunteers, because our volunteers make up our community, and that's what makes our community complete. That being said, that talks about our new format and environment. Edmund is going to go over our January meeting minutes at this time.
So for the meeting minutes for January 17th, the meeting was called to order at 6:37 by Ms. Etta Crockett, and the prayer was done by Pastor Matthews. There were several announcements, so I will try my best to blow through these as quickly as I can and effectively. We had a representative from the Houston Land Bank that introduced himself as Mr. Sam Dyke and expressed that his priority was to build affordable homes with the community, and announced that the Watkins Group would be headed off by Ann Watkins and has been hired as the broker for the Houston Land Bank project. And information session would have been held 2 weeks from January 17th. There was also a representative from Jerry Davis' office, Mr. Bilal Khan, and introduced himself to the public at large. There were also several announcements from Solid Waste, Mr. Desmond Allen, saying that recycling schedules have been adjusted. Citizens were advised not to place their recycling receptacles out until that Wednesday or Saturday of the meeting. Residents were also encouraged to visit the 6 neighborhood depositories closest to their location, and residents were informed of the normal and heavy trash schedules that would not change. We also had announcements from Ms. Anita Ivory, who was the senior community liaison. She informed the residents of the Homeowners Assistance Program and provided information to the residents of the Harvey Recovery Survey to determine if there are programs that they qualify for. Residents were also, residents that were interested in taking advantage of these resources must be willing to complete the survey. And for more information, they were encouraged to call 832-393-0550 or visit recovery.houstentexas.gov. Ms. Anita also provided her contact information, which is 832-393-4117. I'll say that once again. Her contact information is 832-393-4117. There was a representative from Mr. Jarvis Johnson, Tanya Wells, who is the special project coordinator. Her slogan, her overall theme was "Less talk, more action." They will make more effort to connect with different community leaders and stakeholders, and requested that information be updated about the Civic Club presidents. Provided a sign-in sheet for email blasts from Representative Jarvis Johnson's office, and informed residents that they are housed at the Acres Home Business Chamber if they ever have any concerns concerns. There was also a representative from Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee